Welcome back to Midday. We are joined by Carol Goddyn from Goddyn and Associates, and we're talking about the importance of having the right kind of mortgage insurance in this segment. Thank you for joining us, Carol.
Well, thank you for having me.
So let's just get right into it. The mortgage insurance, there's a difference of going through the bank and then not going through the bank. What is it that people really need to know and that they don't quite understand about the difference?
Well, I think the first thing is the people go through the bank is because they think it's easier.
Right.
It's just a few questions and then it's done. But what happens at claim time, it takes 3 to 6 months for bank insurance to pay out because now they look at your health, your background and your health.
Right.
So, which can be, you know, not very good.
For some people, yeah.
That's
depends.
right. So when you buy your insurance privately through a broker, we do the underwriting up front. And so what that means by underwriting is there's usually a health questionnaire that's been done. Once the insurance is put in place, and if your health changes tomorrow, it doesn't affect your life insurance policy.
Okay.
Right? Also at the bank, it's decreasing terms. So you pay a premium for an amount, and if there's a claim, even though your premium didn't go down, but the insurance is going to be decreasing.
Right.
Also, the bank is the beneficiary, not your family.
Interesting.
Yeah, and if you move from, some people don't keep their bank, the insurance at the same bank, you'll have to requalify every time. If there's a change, a renewal, or you want to go to another institution, you have to requalify for that mortgage.
So would you say there's a few more surprises, a few more things that pop up if you're going to go through a bank versus private?
Certainly, for sure. And also with a broker, if you've ever been denied for insurance, we have options that we have other companies that will insure you. Where at the bank, if you don't qualify, you don't qualify.
Right.
Right.
So the monthly cost, too, is always a little less expensive, I guess you could say, right?
It is. We see a really big decrease from 40 to 40 and up.
Okay.
It's cheaper to buy it through a broker than it is through the bank.
Okay. And do a lot of people worry, I guess, about the difference in coverage? I mean, you're mentioning, too, the beneficiary. That's a huge thing. But what about coverage? How does that all work versus bank and private? Well,
you know, you can purchase as much as you want. I mean, we usually start with what your mortgage amount is. And actually, with insurance, the more you buy, the less it costs.
Right.
So say your mortgage was $480,000, we would top that probably up to $5,000.
Okay.
Right? So
are you seeing a lot of people in your office, you know, that have gone through the bank previously and now are trying to switch, or what are you seeing mostly?
Well, we're trying to get it out there that you probably should look at other options, not just take the bank insurance. And so once they hear the story and understand how it works, they're better to go through a broker than go through the bank.
Okay, so if they come into your office then, Carol, what's sort of the first step that clients would have to go through?
Well, of course, we do the application and figure out the amount that they need for insurance, and then depending on the amount, would be a paramedical or a blood profile. And then our nurse would go and see you at no cost to you. And then once the policy is issued, then you come in and sign for the policy. Also, you know, if you pay off your mortgage or your debt, you still have the insurance in place. So that's really valuable. Okay, well, wonderful. We really appreciate your expertise on this and getting it out there that going through the bank isn't necessarily always the best thing. No, not so much. And maybe explore your other options by visiting a broker. Yes. Perfect. All right, for more information on Goddyn and Associates, you can go to their website there at the bottom of the screen, and their phone number is there as well. Thanks for joining us, Carol. Well, thank you so much for having me. Absolutely. Merry Christmas. We're back in a couple of minutes. Stay with us.